Listen, I'm going live again.
Who's calling you?
Ain't nobody calling me. I'm going live again because I don't know what happened. My live just shut off. Chill. I'm going to come up here. My lives just cut off in the middle of my other one.
Shut up!
This is my other niece, Rain. Say hi.
Hi.
That's right. That's Soleil's older sister. And
I'm 5 years old.
she's 5 years old. Am I going to be rich?
Yeah, you're gonna be rich.
I'm going to be rich.
You're gonna be rich out of monies.
11. Yeah, 11 what?
11. With the numbers with you 3 years old. With the numbers.
I'm more than 11.
I'm more.
Get it. Yo, this is why I don't like this. It's this one. She be wilding out. Get underneath there and get it.
Oh, I got it.
Sit your. That's why I want you on this side. Go on this side. Come here and look in the camera real quick and say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Come on, you're doing too much. Just say hi.
Hi.
Go ahead, Brains. Quit saying hi so much. What?
I'm 7 years old.
All right. So you heard them, right? So like, am I gonna be? Look, say in the camera. Am I gonna be rich?
Are you about to be rich?
Yep. Say it in the camera.
Are you about to be rich?
Yep. So.
Are you about to be rich?
Yeah, I'm about to be
Me
rich.
too. I'm going to be rich.
What do you want? What do you want when you get rich?
Get some like $100.
Yeah. We want $1 million?
Yeah, like a lot of dollars.
All right.
$25.
All
A
right.
million dollars.
Stop, girl.
A million. $10.
All right, cool. That's enough. All right, let me talk now. All right, so back again. You already know. You ain't got to guess who it is. Just guess who the rapper, a.k.a. the Grand Ambassador of Flesh Dynasty, here to lace your brain with some incredible and glorious game. Once again, man, if you like yourself, hit that like button. You like someone else, hit that share button. And if you want to be, and if you love yourself, hit that subscribe button, man. Girl, where's my... You got to go. She got to go. Because I'm going to whip your behind. I don't got... Look, don't be scared. Discipline. They need discipline. Some of them don't listen to reason. You know what I mean? But anyway, if you like... you love yourself, hit that subscribe button. Right? And you want to be notified, like, when I drop these lives and stuff, like, man... And you be certified, get notification, man. Hit that notification button. Like, as we left out from my last live that just ended, you know, I mean, I don't even know why, you know what I mean? I don't know how or why it ended. But I was talking about my definite chief aim. Be quiet, Soleil. I was my definite chief aim. And now I was talking about my self-confidence formula that I was reading through, and it just chill. It just cut off. Don't you see me talking? And it just cut off because they always like to be in my room. That's why, you know. And they say the time is now to go live. Then I just chill out. So I wanted to finish that. But the only reason why I had them in there because they be in my room, and I want them to tell y'all that they said I'm gonna be rich. So if they believe that, I believe that. You know what I mean? So all right, I'm gonna need y'all. I think it's time for y'all to go. I gotta finish my live. So y'all say bye bye.
Bye bye, Poopy.
All right, see you later, Soleil. Go ahead downstairs.
No, I not.
All right, then sit up. You too, Rain. No, not really. Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Rain.
That's money to rain. So, like I was showing y'all, I was writing down my, and there be the reasons why I want to, why I'm
What
gonna
is
be
that?
rich. This
What
is
is
my,
that?
this is how I'm gonna be rich. You gotta write down that you want to be rich. You gotta write it
Wait,
down first.
Wait, you guys forgot to make the 10.
No, I got the numbers right here. It's on this page. See, that's $50,000. That's 100,000 subscribers, and that's $1 million right there. So but you gotta write this stuff down. So I don't know how far I was in my other live, and it's taking forever to upload. So I'm going live right now. And this is my self-confidence formula. I hope y'all not bothered by them being in here. But and if so, they're gonna have to go. Now check this out. So see you later. You gotta go. You too loud. Be quiet. So let me go finish up what I'm talking about. You what?
I'm rich.
You gotta say it in the camera.
I'm rich. I'm rich.
How much money you got?
$10,000.
$10,000? Give me some. You gonna give me some?
I don't have it.
I thought you said you had it.
I didn't have it last day.
She didn't have it last day. Anyway, so back to what I was saying, man. Stop, Rain. Stop doing that. The self-confidence formula. This is going to help you get through going to, do your definite chief aim, right? So, didn't I tell you stop doing that? You're going to have to do something else. Stop doing that, because that's annoying. All right. I think I've read the first one, but I'm going to read it, though. I'm just go ahead and read it. I know that I have let me give y'all the significance of my self-confidence formula. Then the other live that got cut off out of nowhere, I was describing that you're doing your definite chief aim, writing down what you wanted out of life. This is and my self-confidence is going to give you the confidence to keep going forward when no one's looking, no one's paying attention. You got all these goals saying you're going to get $50,000. I said by the January 1st, 2026, and what? 2026, and by January 2027, I'm gonna have $1 million. So, and it's no problem. Y'all gonna help me do that. You know what I mean? So I could take care of these little girls or whatever. What you want, Frame? For when I get $1 million, what you want? Tell them what you want. Good in the camera.
I will give you a birthday cake.
No, but what do you want?
I want a rich birthday cake.
All right, that's Rain. She wants a rich birthday cake. So, come here and tell them what you want.
Why?
Come here.
Why?
Look in the camera. Tell them, when I get my $1 million, what do you want?
Toy dog.
A who?
A real dog.
A real dog?
Yeah.
A puppy?
Yeah.
What kind of puppy?
No, my teacher said the real.
All right, anyway, your hair stinks.
The puppy is so cute.
All right, they want puppies or whatever. This is why you do it, right? And chill out, because I'm talking right now, so chill out. I need you to be quiet. All right, so the first line, move back. For the first line, I said, I know that I have the ability to achieve the objective of my definite chief aim and my definite purpose in life. All right, see y'all later. I can't do this. They're going to have to go. Say goodbye to them so I can read this to y'all. All right, see y'all later.
Why?
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all can come back later when I'm done. Come back when I'm done. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I love y'all. Come here. Give me one.
I didn't say bye-bye.
All right, go say bye-bye then.
I didn't.
Go. Hurry up. Go say bye-bye. Say bye, everybody. Say it. All right, come here. Come on. Let's go. See you later.
No.
See you later.
You just kissed me last day.
All right. Well, yesterday, not last day. See you later. Y'all probably was like, man, you can't do serious stuff like that with no children. See, that's what I mean. Like, you know. But anyway, let me get back to it. Right. This is for the channel, the reluctant YouTuber channel. So what I'm doing is I'm writing down my self-confidence formula in order to achieve and keep me motivated and to achieve your definite chief aim, you know what I mean, or your definite chief purpose in life. And by writing it down, like I described in my last live, that just, it's still uploaded. I don't understand why. But anyway, let's go. So that was let's read the first one. Number one is, I know that I have the ability to achieve the objective of my definite chief aim and my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I require of myself the continuous and consistent action toward its attainment. So you have to do actions like, so you want to be successful at being a rapper / YouTuber, got to put out more songs, got to put out more videos and YouTube content and stuff like that. What you had to have a compelling reason why. It has to be something that compels you, that's like excites you, you know what I mean? And you know it's possible because there are other YouTubers, other people that got successful by streaming, like Kai Cenat and all them, and people, you know, just by, you know, being on YouTube. So it's out there, you know what I mean? So number two, I realized that the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce and manifest themselves in outward and physical action and gradually transform themselves into the physical realm of reality. Therefore, I will concentrate and focus on my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of the person I need to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. So let me just break that down. So if you have this, so these thoughts of you being successful, whatever you want to do, you be a successful rapper, YouTuber, painter, artist, whatever you're doing, that has to be like a #1 song on the top 40 playlist in your mind all the time. And then once that's on your mind all the time and you have an emotional connection to it, you can have a mental picture of that person that you have to be in order to have that continuous action of doing and adding works to your faith. Because like I said in the last video, faith without works is dead, of course. So you have to have that in your mind, seeing you doing it before you do it. Then, you know, by you constantly having this on your mind, it has a profound effect on your actions. So now once you have the faith, which the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, no one could see your imagination, which I make equivalent to your faith. And therefore you start living like that, acting like that, you know, behaving like the image that you see, and that clear image that you see in your head, And then you start, and that'll affect your actions by, like I'm doing right now, doing videos or writing songs and rapping and stuff like that. And then showcasing it at the same time, getting all your ducks in a row, getting your lyrics copyrighted and things of that nature, making sure you're protecting your intellectual property. So that's what that means when it says, I realize that the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce and manifest themselves into the realm, into the physical realm. So basically, you take that which from that which you have in the from the realm of invisibility to the realm of visibility. That's how I like to say it. That's my own vernacular, my own slogan, my own vernacular, my own speech. You know what I mean? Taking that what you see in the realm of invisibility, which is invisible to the rest of the people, and then bringing that from that which you see from the realm of invisibility to the realm of visibility. And then we can go on this journey together because y'all could do it. And this is how you can get in touch with the theme of this channel, which is, like the theme of The Last Dragon, getting you to that golden glow, or to reach that upper level. Your mind, body, and soul must be one. So, you know what I mean? All right, anyway, let's go on to the third one. 3, I know and realize through the principle of auto-suggestion that any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of obtaining the object back of it, whatever. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Now, let me read that from where I got it from, so it could be more. I could be more. I could explain more. No. All right. It says, I know through the principle of auto-suggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. All right. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. So, 10 minutes, you got 30 minutes, 30 minutes that you read from your definite chief aim. Read that for 30 minutes. I mean, you go through this stuff. No, 30 minutes in your self-confidence formula by, going through your thoughts. And then an extra 10 minutes of developing your self-confidence, man. Taking out the time to do this so you can get ready. So now it says, now y'all on live with me. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the page. So since I'm just sitting here, I might as well just do it right here. And while we just, instead of me just doing anything and scrolling and doing nothing, why not do this? Myself confidence formula. That way, these are the actions that I could be putting down, and y'all could follow suit. You know what I'm saying? And do this, and we'll go on this journey together. So number 4 says, I have clearly written down the description of my definite chief aim in life, and I'll never stop trying until I have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. So I'll just write that down. And you could put stuff like this, like I like to do sometimes, put stuff like this in my own words. That way I feel like I have ownership of it. So, but you don't really gotta, reinvent the wheel. It's just like, you do things and where you make, it depends on how it makes you feel. So I have clearly written down. Hey, and if anybody is in here, hit the like button when you come in, man. And if you like yourself today, hit the like button. If you like someone else, hit the share button. But this gonna be good, man. I'm gonna do. I like lives, man. I'm starting to like going live. I like pre-recordeds, but I'm really starting to like these lives. This is my second one, but my first one. If this cut off, I'll just come back and do another one until I figure out what's going on. If it just cut off in the middle, at least I'll have some more content out there. Definite chief aim in life. But it's definitely different when you write it down. And I will never stop trying. That's another thing. Don't give up. Never stop trying until I shall have developed. Because, self-confidence will be developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. All right. So as y'all see, I'm writing it down as we speak, man. And I implore y'all to do the same thing. Shout out to what's this YouTuber named Stacy? She be one time I was on her live, she was like, y'all might not know who she is, but her name is Honey Bell 40. Y'all go over there and subscribe. For anybody that might catch this sheet later, go over there and subscribe. But I kind of got inspired by her to, just do lives, doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, she was on live, like, stitching the rug together, you know what I'm saying? And making rugs and doing the stitching right there on live. Just sitting there. Why not? You could potentially get paid for just doing lives, doing what you normally do on a regular. People are interested and stuff like that. Because I tuned in, and their channel is small like mine, but, it'll eventually catch on, man. They gotta catch on if you're consistent, especially if you nice like that. You know what I mean? And I'm nice like that. So number 5 says, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. So let me read the rest of that. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. Now that's true. You want to be true. You want to be fair. You want to be true, and you want to be fair, and you want to be just. And that means justice, So you don't want to get involved with doing anything for money, because it's going to throw your moral compass off, and you ain't going to want to, pursue. If you're like that, it's going to be a matter of time to where it'll catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? So next time when I go live, I guess I'm going to figure out more ways to go live and send out, because I probably ain't getting no notifications, whatever. What is this? Who could see it, though? Let me make sure everybody could see it. No, I don't want no retouch on. No. No, oh, okay. I guess some shorts was out long. They convert some of this stuff into shorts. But anyway, so let me write that down. I fully realize that no wealth or position can won't endure, and it unless, and it don't matter if you copy it verbatim. And you could also, like I said earlier, you could add your own words upon truth and justice. Injustice. And fairness. I have the fairness and fairness. Because you want to be fair. Justice. I just like this, man. I like this, man. I like going live. Like, I didn't know I was going to like lives like this, even though it's the, what is this, vertical? You know, if I could do the horizontal one whenever I could, I'm going to do it. But I like this, though. Where am I at? Therefore. Oh, therefore I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit. Okay, let me set that down. But does not benefit all whom it affects. Whom it affects. Ain't nobody in here. Y'all see it later. All right, so let me read number 6. All right, let me read. What did I just do? Oh, I done moved it. All right. All right, so let me read number 6. Number 6 says, I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. Hold on, somebody calling me. Hello? 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 No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But anyway, if it's important, it'll call back. But anyway, let me get back to what I was doing. All right. Number 6 is, well, I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. So basically what I got out of that is like, you know, you attract people to you, you know, so they can be a blessing to you in order for you to be a blessing to them. Now, a lot of this, you know, I guess on YouTube, they have, you know, AdSense and become a YouTube partner to where they could be a blessing to you by adding ads to your videos, and you can accumulate some revenue, some finances, and then, you know, in turn, you could be a blessing, but you could be a blessing to them both, your audience, both through your content wise and well the people that you know financially. So but you'll attract more people to you. That sometimes people might super chat you or, you know, be a blessings to you, you know, and donate to you if they like your comment. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get up here and ask you for money, but what I will say is that, like, if what I'm saying to be a blessing is a blessing to you, of course you should be a blessing to anybody that's giving you some very powerful information that a lot of the stuff that they had to pay for and go through hardships to learn. You know what I mean? It costs them everything to get up before you and be a blessing to you. And only and like in the Bible, it says, watch this. Read, God loves a cheerful giver. God loves a cheerful giver.
The phrase God loves a cheerful giver from 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 7 means God values giving that comes from a happy heart, not from being forced. This applies to giving money, time, or service, showing generosity and love for others.
Exactly. Now, if you can't give anything, what I want more than money is y'all to hit the like button. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. So that way you could evangelize this information, man, and make it available and make it a blessing. If it's a blessing to you, share it. That's better than the monetary. The monetary benefits is going to come. You know what I mean? But just like she just read, it's going to be good. God loves a cheerful giver. Like I look, when you don't have money, it is what it is, but make sure you hit that like button. But if you do have money, whatever, because there's certain people that I owe, you know what I mean? Because only because I didn't have the money. People like Andre Taylor, people like Sinful P, he's no longer with us. Freeze Zib, people that I see online that has really been a blessing to me. You know, when you don't have money, you can hit the like button and share. You know what I mean? But if you do have the money, man, you hit their Cash App, you hit the super chats and stuff like that, man. It's a very good thing. But I'm not never gonna force anybody to give me no money or run some sort of hustle or scheme in order to accumulate money. Because if this is beneficial to you and it has been a development to you, you should be compelled to give give money. You know what I mean? And besides, you want to be like I read in my self-confidence formula. You want to in number 5, you realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless it's built on truth and justice. You know what I mean? And if it's built on truth, justice, and fairness, you won't engage in any transaction that's not benefit to all of you. So, yeah, because this is some of the coldest videos or coldest lives. I'm always gonna do an elite, epic, classic lives. Even what I'm doing right now, this is epic and classic. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying a lot. I'm doing a lot what other YouTubers can't do, won't do, and don't have the capability of doing. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, y'all gonna have a good time rocking with my content, man. Cause this is just the beginning. You know what I mean? All of them are classics. And I'm schooling you, giving you some great, uncommon, beautiful, glorious information and game on a lot of things, man. And I'm making these steps together. Because, a high value man is you don't have to have the finances as of yet. But what you have to do is be rich within here and rich in spirit. You know what I mean? And that'll eventually translate outwardly, like I said, from the realm of invisibility to the realm of visibility. So that's what we're doing. That's powerful. These kings of these earth, they got a whole nother plan for us. And we're going to get into all of that. Now that I'm comfortable doing lives, man, epic and classic lives that's going to be very beneficial for you as well as myself. So, all right. So let me read the number 6 one. So that's what I got out of number 6. Let me write it down real quick. It ain't gonna take long. Y'all chill, man. Y'all hanging with me. It's Guess Who the Rapper, man. It's Guess Who the Reluctant YouTuber and the Watchman, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm just rapping with y'all, doing what I do. You know what I mean? We gonna have some fun. All right. Well, I'm making this process fun for y'all, cause y'all gonna eventually gonna have to do it. Cause time is running. Time is illmatic. Keep static like wool fabric. We did. It's getting short and gets stressful out here. We gotta make this thing. We gotta make life beautiful again. Forget making America great again. Make life beautiful again. You know what I mean? Make life beautiful again. Believe in yourself, man. And I'm so glad because it costs you so much just to, well, me personally, it just costs me so much to feel like, I could do this stuff. You know what I mean? Wish, wish to use. I saw that, use, hold on. Did y'all see that, did y'all see that verses with No Limit and, Cash Money? Y'all tell me in the comment section who y'all think won. Me, man, I think No Limit won by a landslide. They demolished them boys. And surprisingly, too, because they did good. Juvie, it was really Juvie versus Master P and Mia X. You know what I mean? Shout out to BG, because I was really riding for BG. Shout out to BG and Baby and them. But, man, Master P and them cleaned that thing up. But hold on. And the cooperation. I might talk about that in another video, in another live, and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me. Because of my willingness to serve others. Yeah, man, my willingness to serve y'all is really what ultimately pushed me out here with this, man. This is the willingness, man. Because you got to be willing to serve others, man. Got to be beneficial for other people, man. It ain't just about you personally. You got to, in exchange, man, you got to give something to get something, but it got to be from that place, man. Like, dang, man, I want to be a blessing to other people. Then in turn, they'll be a blessing to you, man. And it's a transaction of love, from one brother to another, and we'll be keeping the commandments, man. You love your brother, your neighbor as you love yourself, and love God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and love your neighbor as yourself, man. A lot of these kings of this earth, man, they don't love their brothers or their neighbors as they love themselves. They're very selfish. All right. All right, number 7. It was like, I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing a love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude towards others could never bring me success. You see what I mean? I didn't even read that part, but I was just talking about that just now. You know what I'm saying? Because, I have never been a hater. I've always been a congratulator. You know what I'm saying? I've never been envious of other people, and and trying to tear them down so I can build myself up. Nah, I'm not like that. Now, if I do see something with somebody doing something, which y'all gonna see, and y'all probably see on some of my videos, like I did with Mrs. Blanche, like if they out of pocket, it's time to put them back in pocket. You did? But you want to eliminate that from your heart, right? So let me write that down, and then we unpack that more, because I like that. I will eliminate. Because you sometimes, like, if you are envious, or you might, man, I'm a little jealous. It's not that type of jealousy, like, you know what I mean? Like, man, I envy you. You got this going on, man. You know what I mean? I would like, but it's not like a heart, like you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just what he doing, you do what you do. Just got to be consistent, like what we're doing here, to make sure we do it. Hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness. You don't want to be too, selfishness. And cynicism by developing a love for all. Now watch this. Developing now in here it says, I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing a love for, they say all humanity. Me, I don't say that. Let me tell you why I don't say the word, or use the word human or humanity, right? Years ago, when I was getting locked up, and I started learning about the sovereign citizens movement and trying to figure out how I can get out of that. I was like, I read in the Black's Law, they got this book called Black's Law Dictionary, and in the Black's Law Dictionary, they got a term, they got uh they define human as being a monster. A human is a monster according to the Black's Law Dictionary, and I noticed that they put that out there a lot. That term human, the human, and without releasing the Black's Law Dictionary definition of it, meaning monster, meaning they're not allowed to own any property, not allowed to represent themselves in court because they feel like they're incapable, they're monsters or whatever. So I don't use that. I go to antiquity or the Bible, and I say, man, I replace from what it was originally. It was originally we were all part of mankind. You know what I mean? And God made mankind. That's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So not humanity. And if you look at the world, that's exactly how they treat you, as if you're a monster or a ward of the state, and you can't be trusted to have your own property. You're not allowed to have property. You're not allowed to represent yourself. So because of that alone, I think I had that in one of my videos called words that I took out of my vocabulary, and I think humanity or being human was one of them. If not, I'm gonna do a second video concerning that. And it's always have a logical or biblical or ethical reason behind it. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. So by developing a love for all of mankind, that's what I was saying, for all mankind. Because I know that a negative attitude, ain't nobody in here, but it's gonna be plenty of y'all in here eventually when y'all get the restream, boy. It's classic, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta put on no show or, just be myself. I'm the greatest show on earth. Others can never bring me success. Having a negative attitude on others will never bring you success. No. So, I appreciate y'all that's going to be seeing this later. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all who's in spirit or probably don't know to be here. It's going to be here later. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. My self-confidence. Just doing what I'm doing. Formula. And I'm just sharing it with y'all instead of me just laying here like I normally would do. Why not share it with my peoples, man? And meet more people, man. Blessed that I'm gonna meet. You know what I mean? About to meet. You know what I mean? Blessing to everybody. And, I ain't gonna stay too long. And when I finish this, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm glad that live is still going, though. All right. But I just want to finish this up, have it signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. You know what I mean? I want to sign and seal and deliver this. So for y'all that's going to see the restream later, y'all would know. And y'all can follow suit and do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? This is page number 2 for the My Self-Confidence Formula. So what number did we leave off on? We left on number 7. So now let's begin number 8. I think I'm gonna write it out. Let me write it out first. Uh, I will. I normally should have did this before I go live, but man, let's do shoot. It's guess who, baby. Guess who? Guess who gonna do what they want to do? Me. That's who. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, when I used to argue with some of these non-believers and atheists and deconstructionists on TikTok, I call them the deconstructicons, and these weirdo atheist people that don't believe in God. The main one was Christina Carroll and Mac Buster and wasn't them Zena May and L. Osei Ray. Don't go check them out if you're a believer. You know what I mean? I don't advise you to go check them out because I'm done arguing with them. But Mac did come up with a fly name, thought he was dissing me. You know what I'm saying? Because I spelled my name Gues with a question mark. He's like, you don't know how to spell your name. His guess is supposed to be spelled with 2 S's. Like, nigga, no. I used the question mark as the other S, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the who, all one word, all one name, all one word. Guess who, right? And he was saying, yeah, Gueso. So they start calling me Gueso. I was like, shoot, y'all don't even know. That was kind of fly, yo. So I just made it up like this. Gueso out for the peso. Christina's my chick. She do what I say so. You did? So, my nickname Monica is going to be Gueso. You know what I mean? Out for that peso, baby. You know what I mean? And then Christina Carroll's my chick. She do what I say so, man. You know what I mean? Y'all going to love me, so y'all going to do what I say so, man. Y'all going to do this. You know what I mean? Get your definite chief aim written down. Get your my self-confidence formula written down. You know what I'm saying? And as I elaborate and do more stuff like this so y'all can achieve the golden glow, man. You know what I mean? It's time, man. So let me finish writing this down. Cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them. And this one is interesting. Let me read this to y'all, man. This is so good, and this is why I love. This is why I'm so glad this revelation. I think lives are my thing. Pre-recordings is cool too. If I can do what I do in the pre-recordings and lives, once I get the software or whatever, and the different computer, man, this is gonna be classic like these. You know what I mean? So, 8. Let me read the eighth part of this. My self-confidence formula. The formula for my self-confidence, right? So look, it says, I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them as well as believe in myself. Man, you know what I'm saying? I will cause others to believe in me. I'm going to cause y'all to believe in me. Why? Because I believe in you as I believe in myself. By me writing this down and doing things and preparing to receive this blessing, like I'm webbing the weave, like like weaving a web to capture my audience as they come in, you know what I'm saying? Or, as they throw the flies or whatever, the resources in by hitting the like button, you know what I'm saying? I believe it. A spider don't weave a web if she don't believe that she's gonna be fed. So that's what I'm doing. But I believe in it now. Like when you write it down, you can start seeing better. Your vision gets better. So you don't be in a valley of decision like me all the time. Hence the title Reluctant YouTuber. I was reluctant. Like, yo, I don't know. Couldn't see it. Didn't believe it. I'm keeping it real. Didn't believe it wholeheartedly. But sometimes, man, God be calling you on the phone, you don't want to answer. You know what I mean? because it takes, you got to be responsible. You got to be consistent. And then you got to keep going. I knew once I started, you won't be able to stop. So, but it's at least it's tied to my gift and tied to your gift. I believe in y'all. I'm going to convince y'all to believe in me because I believe in y'all. I believe y'all, whatever you doing, man, write it down. Whatever you want out of life, write it down, man. We be traveling together, man, do all kind of stuff, man. And you see it happen with other YouTubers. And they ain't half as cold as me. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that straight. You know what I mean? So, but I will cause those to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. That was number 8. So let's get to number 9. I think there's one more. Number 9. Let me write it down real quick. Number 9. And then we're going to sign this, seal, and deliver this. I will. This is it, y'all. Sign my name. This is where it make it official. Sign my name. How many people you know out there doing this? Especially black men. Like, you know, I'm going to be, this is why this is so epic and classic. It's going to influence regular black people like me that wear do-rags in the predicament or in the valley of decision, whether what they want to do for the rest of their life or to be successful or whatever. Man, this is going to convince them to do it once this all play out, man. But how many people y'all know even doing this? Even doing this, man. That's why this is very unique and classic. All right, formula to commit. This is the part, though. I'm going to read it to y'all. Hold on. I'm going to do more stuff because I've seen more stuff on here. I've seen some modules and stuff like that. That'll be good for this channel. Now, for the other channel, I'm going to get down and dirty with some conspiracy theories, some psyops, some debates, some, you know, I might do a little bit over here too, as you can see. But I'm going to start prioritizing that type of stuff on my Guess Who the Watchman's channel. Y'all stay tuned because I'm going to go live from over there as well and give y'all some more of this incredible and glorious game pertaining to, you know, the government shutdown and all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Conspiracy theories, all the stuff that I've been informed of since I was 7 years, and researching since I was 7 years old. So, but I want to be more personal development and, you know, really reaching out and touching the people with some, lacing them with some game, especially when it comes to relationships, women, you know, small pockets and topics like, so y'all can get that glow and you start feeling good about yourself, man, and knowing that you can recover and make it back from anything. All right, let me finish. Commit to memory. All right, memory. Let me make sure I can memory and repeat it aloud once a day with full, they capitalize faith, and so would I. Faith, full faith. Because it's going to take faith, y'all. Well, I'm just so glad that I'm actually doing it. I could be doing other stuff that don't acquire, that won't potentially lead to anything. My thoughts and actions. So that will become. I'm gonna read it to y'all in a minute. Hold on 1 second. So y'all gonna appreciate this, boy. Self-reliant and successful person. All right, I'm done writing it. Let me hit the sign. And let me hit the date. And I'm going to show it to y'all. All right. Look. Look what I just wrote. I just finished it up myself. And right here, I have this sign where my signature is going to go. And the date is going to go right underneath it. But so let me read y'all the final one. Right. I will sign my name to this formula, committed to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. This is the reason why you got to have this book handy. Write it down. There's something about writing it down so you could be more emotionally connected to it. Because sometimes I was like, man, maybe I should type all this in my phone. No. I found a notebook, paper, write it down. Write it down. Go old school. Do it like this, man. It feels better. So it says, I will sign my name to this formula, committed to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions. Like not just your thoughts. Your thoughts resemble the faith. Your actions resemble the work. So that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. You know, by doing this, you be relying upon yourself to bring that which is in the realm of invisibility to the realm of visibility. And there's more, you know, that are tackling this. I want to engage in, but we're going to just stop right here with my self-confidence formula. And to seal the deal, let me go ahead and sign this in front of y'all. Y'all are going to be like my notary republic. You know what I mean? Your notary public, and notarize and stamp it right here, right now. So let me sign it, give this my signature, and then we're going to sign it and date it, and we're going to close it out. And today's date is 10/28/2025. All right. There y'all go, man. I signed it, dated it, as you can see. And y'all stamp it real quick. And we can go on this journey together. But I admonish you and encourage you to do what I'm doing, and I'm showing you that I'm doing it, man. So we're gonna go through all of it real quick. And then we're gonna close out. All right, I'm gonna start from my definite chief aim, and then I'm gonna read my self-confidence formula, and I'm gonna read it straight through. I, Gregory West, a.k.a. Guess Who the Rapper, am going to be the highest paid, oldest, and upcoming sensation on YouTube throughout the United States and the world abroad. In return, I will give them the best raps and the best commentary ever in the capacity of a rapper / YouTuber. By January 1st, 2026, I will have over 5,000 subscribers. Y'all need to help me get there. You know what I'm saying? And I will have in my possession $50,000. By January 1st, 2027, I will have 100,000 subscribers, right? And I will have in my possession $1 million. I will truly live the life that I designed. I will travel to different countries, you know, be financially free, to live as I please, and have my 7 wives and all of 3 of my children back in my life by January 1st, 2027, man. Y'all hear that? That's going to happen, you know what I mean? And with y'all help, and in exchange for the $1 million, I'm going to give y'all the best commentary, the best music, the ones that would get you to influential music that you can dance to, think to, drink to, have, you know, get over things where it's going to be some very impactful information, exciting you. It's going to be dope. Y'all going to be cringing your face out to the lyrics, man. You're going to enjoy the music. It's going to move you spiritually, motivate you, inspire you. That's priceless. $1 million is nothing compared to that. Man, look, Puffy and them got billions of dollars, man. Like, there's no limit. Like Master P, there's no limit to the benefit of music and being ministered to through my commentary and opening your eyes up. Boom. So, a million is nothing, really. Really, it's always some more of it. Now, my self-confidence formula. One, I know that I have the ability to achieve the objective of my definite chief aim of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I require of myself continuous and consistent actions toward its attainment. So I'm just going to keep giving y'all this information, in exchange, for y'all likes, comments, subscriptions, your donations, all of that. So I could be a blessing to y'all. We all be a blessing to others as a community. You know what I'm saying? Two, I realized that the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce and manifest themselves in outwardly and physical action, gradually transforming themselves into the physical realm of reality. Therefore, I will concentrate and focus on my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of the person I need to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person, meaning you have to keep in forefront of this person that you want to become. As if you already, like I'm acting right now as if I already have the million, I already have the subscribers, y'all already hitting the like button, though there's no one in here. There's y'all hitting the like button, y'all. I mean, I'm really talking to y'all. It ain't nobody here. So I'll let you know, like, I am talking to you because I know it's gonna reach you. You know what I mean? Three. I know and realize through the principle of auto suggestion. Remember that word. That any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of obtaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. So 10 minutes, you can go through affirmations and all that stuff to develop your confidence, self-confidence, and have that on the number one, the number one song on your radio station, which is your mind. 4, I have clearly written down the description of my definite aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. So you got to keep doing this, what I'm doing right now. Keep reading this and going back to it every day, every day, every day, because your mind could get distracted and drifting. So you do this every day and do the things that are sufficient for developing your self-confidence and obtaining it to where it becomes second nature. But you still got, devil take no coffee breaks, and neither should we. 5, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth, justice, and fairness. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all of whom it affects. You got to be fair, just, and true. Make sure your transactions benefits both parties or all parties involved. 6, I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. Hey, what up? I don't know. Look, it's already starting, man. Already. What's up? It says MG 1792. What's the deal? Since you just came in, you can see the title, man. Look, I'm going on doing this my self-confidence formula, man. And y'all could model yourselves after me, right? So what am I at? Number 6. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. All right, my first guest on my first live. Shout out to you, MGM.G.1792. What's going on? Serve others. 7, I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness,